2013 promotion of murdering so-called black boy thugs.
A lot of boys who got the thug energy, anger, thug.
Now hold up. Before I continue. I'm sorry. What's up, YouTube? It's the problem we have right here. This is the problem we have. And this a white official that, represent our kids. Or this can be a black official that represent our kids. This ain't no race thing. It's the fact that people abusing their power when they put in a position of power. It's the fact that the professionalism that we supposed to carry and walk with to lead our kids in the right direction is gone in a lot of these school systems. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I just want to show y'all this video. Like it's not that I went through it or the only one going through it. It's just the fact that y'all was able to see what goes on. So if this what the parents is going through, imagine what the kids go through. Now this is one of our officials right here. It's Dr. Umar. Or this Umar Johnson, excuse me. So no doctor should act like this.
Thug energy is normally anger and pain. That's all it is. I know, because I do therapy with them thugs. And once they see I ain't scared of them, then we can have a conversation. And fellas, I want to be clear now. When we go back to take over the community, because we're going to have to do it, gentlemen, you can't expect the cops to fix this, because they started it. But I want to be clear, and I know some of us love our children, but some of our children are so far gone that we're going to have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some of y'all don't want to hear that because you don't live in reality. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep for good.
To be clear, when Umar Johnson states some of them going to sleep for good, he is stating that these black boy thugs need to be murdered.
But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep for good, for good, for good.
In 2019, Umar Johnson promoted the murder of 10% of black boys.
I'm saying that to say this. I've never taken a life, God forbid. I hope I never have to. But if we're going to take them streets back, we got to admit something. I'm talking as a psychologist. Some of our young men, we've let them go so far for so long, they're no good to no damn body. There's people walking these streets where we're going to have to put to sleep. In other words, you might have to create violence to end it. It will be a cataclysmic altercation between black men.
Everybody can be helped, bro. You claim that you help people. He claimed that no kid have ADHD. You understand what I'm saying? He claimed that, and y'all should watch some of his previous videos. He claimed that no kid have, excuse me, he claimed that no kid need medication. So you saying that kids that been led astray and got caught up in the streets can't be fixed, so they need to die? This guy crazy, man. But mind you, he's talking about opening up a school in Delaware for black boys. I'm gonna let y'all watch some more. Like, he talking about opening up a school in Delaware. This sound like a prison that he about to open up. If he even opening up, this been going on for 10 years, bro. Taking out bread, taking people money. People donated, man. This don't even make sense. Like, I know people that donated. I donated, but not much to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just be on YouTube. I look people up. I see their mission. I send $10 to your Cash App, $20 to your Cash App, because I spend that on fast food. You understand what I'm saying? So I would not help a cause. I ain't gonna act like I gave this guy thousands of dollars, so it ain't nothing to talk about. But it's people that invested thousands in a 10-year period, and he ain't opened up a school. Now people start digging in and seeing your actions, because I ain't watched all your videos, but come on, man, you represent our kids. We're supposed to. He worked at schools. So no one's seen his previous actions and how he handled business in those schools and how he was actually teaching these kids. Because if this your mindset and this is your plan of action to lead our kids into the future, how can you open up a school, bro, and teach our kids anything, man? These same kids can actually absorb your leadership, then go on YouTube and watch all these videos and be like, oh, nut. You understand what I'm saying? Or be like, damn, the owner of the school is out of his mind. Damn, why my mom sent me to the school? Come on, man. Listen to this though.
In some of our youth, most of our youth, we can get them. But there's some of them, they ain't going without a fight. And they're going to have to be put to bed. It's a shame. It ain't their fault. You understand? But you have a population of unreachables. The white man wants us to think they all unreachables. 90% are reachable. 10%, we're going to have a civil war with them. And that's facts. Don't give your guns back. Buy some more. Don't give your guns back. Buy some more. Don't give your guns back. Buy some more.
Umar Johnson encourages black people
out
to
to
buy
Lance
more
Armstrong.
guns in preparation for his Black Civil War against 10% of black boys. This would mean that Umar Johnson wants to murder 1 out of every 10 black boys in the United States of America.
How we gonna stop the violence? Nigga, you got to get in their face. 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 You see what I'm saying? So yes, there got to be a collective and we got to go to the streets, and I'm all for that. It's the only way to do it.
I'm not going to be able to psychologize all them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep. For God! For God! For God!
You may be wondering, how is it possible for Umar Johnson to have such a negative orientation towards black boys? The truth of the matter is that Umar Johnson's general attitude towards black children is extremely negative. Umar Johnson has referred to black children as nigglets, which is an extremely
open up the
demeaning
school?
racial slur.
Apples don't far from trees. When I see kindergarten students competing over who got the best sneakers, who had more money spent on them for Christmas, you're not born with that. You learn it. When I see first graders calling each other ugly, you too black, you too yellow, your hair too nappy, your lips
You
too
teach
bright,
them better, bro.
they weren't born with that. They learn it at home. We are breeding nigglets. That's exactly what we're doing.
While speaking about black girls that have been raped and molested, Umar Johnson said the following.
Girls who are molested go on to develop fetish personality disorder.
I thought you could help. people,
Fetish personality disorder. This is my disorder. I made it up. Thought. We all know what a thought.
bro. Listen. That's crazy. You're supposed to be part of the solution, bro. Not thinking of negative terms to call out young black sisters, bro. What is wrong with you, bro? Like that don't even make sense, man. Not trying to reach out to the parents and think and provide your solution for the problem. Not trying to help the solution. You bring and breed more negativity and put that out there. That's not cool, bro. Like, if what you saying is true, young girl, she been raped. She need help, bro. Where's the compassion for her? You understand what I'm saying? That can't be proven facts. You're saying that they grow up and just how they act. Then that's just a troubled person that during her journey didn't receive help, bro. Could be acting out. You're out of pocket.
Is that hoe over there?
Umar Johnson, a self-proclaimed school psychologist, clinician, school principal, and family therapist, has such disdain for black girls that have been raped and molested that he defines them as hoes. A hoe is a sexually promiscuous female, a prostitute, a whore.
And they start over-sexing to deal with the trauma. They start over-sexing. They'll start having a lot of sex, trying to drown out the trauma of the rape and the molestation, and they develop fetish personality disorder.
Where's your solution?
That's when she's quick to have sex. She's quick to have sex. She get trains ran on her, multiple orgies,
Where's your
multiple head
solution,
jobs,
buddy?
multiple orgies, multiple head jobs, multiple orgies, multiple head jobs, fetish personality behavior.
How do you know
A lot
that?
of black
Did
girls
you treat
and
them
black
like
women.
that?
Black women suffer from fetish personality disorder.
Umar Johnson had this to say about black women who have
Not a product of their environment, not their upbringing, but these are the women that been sexually harassed. Come on.
been date raped.
And black women, this is why I tell black, don't play around with sex on the date if you're not giving none up. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I've heard about too many rapes that took place because you want to play. You want to entice the man with sex. You want to arouse him, but you don't plan on having sex. Don't play with a man sexually. And you don't even know him.
Give
You
nobody
don't
the
even know
right
this
to
man. You
hurt no
enticing him,
female, bro.
touching his genitalia, allowing him to touch your genitalia, kissing you on the neck, getting undressed. If you know you're not having sex, why y'all in the bedroom? Don't
She could have
play.
just been
Our
previously
daughters
turned
love
off a
being
second
alone
ago,
with men
buddy.
they don't know with
Oh,
they hot
come on.
asses. Our daughters love being alone with men they
She got a
don't
lot of
know
hatred in this
after the
heart.
frat party with they hot asses.
While speaking about the abandoned buildings that he hopes to turn into a school for black
This is
boys,
school.
Umar
This is
Johnson
school.
made the following inappropriate comments.
Ain't gonna get no work done with your attitude, buddy.
We're going to have to wash them clothes. Because some of them going to come in with the same dirty drawers on. We're going to have to wash them clothes. Because some of them going to come in with the same dirty drawers on. We're going to have to wash them clothes. Because some of them going to come in with the same dirty drawers on.
While speaking about disciplining the black boys that will be enrolled at his non-functioning school, Umar Johnson said the following.
See, at FDMG, there won't be no out-of-school suspension. Why would I send a black boy being raised by a single mother back home to a single mother? If she could do something about it, it would have been done. It's my job as a black man to deal with him. And because we are an independent school, I don't have to follow the rules of Detroit Public. See, I'm going to let your son know from the gate. You see all the brothers in here? You get out of line, my brother. Your mom coming here one time saying you was popping off at the mouth. We got a black room in the back.
Good job, bro.
Now, see, we ain't gonna have no discipline problems. Cause we gonna pound your damn chest in, little boy. Cause we gonna pound your damn chest in, little boy. Cause we gonna pound your damn chest in, little boy.
Brothers and sisters, this is how I will teach to your children at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
We want to hear how you teach. This is crazy.
This is how I will teach your sons.
Now you understand abusing that power, man. Can you imagine if the principal that put me through that was a dude? What? Should have probably swung on me.
At the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. And if you have a problem with the way I talk, and if you have a problem with the way that I teach, and if you have a problem with the way that I preach, if you have a problem with my vernacular, if you have a problem with my oratory, if you have a problem with my black pride and my black consciousness and my black divinity, if there is anything about Umar Ifa Tunde, a.k.a. Jermaine Shoemake, a.k.a. the Prince of Pan-Africanism, if there's anything about me that is unsettling to you, keep your children in that white-ass public school. Keep your children in that white-ass Catholic school. Keep your children in that fake-ass Black Hotep school. Keep them where you want to keep them. But if they come into FDMG, damn it, they gonna get a Marcus Garvey spanking.
We gonna pound your damn chest in, little boy.
Umar Johnson's hatred towards police officers, towards black boy thugs, towards black girls who have been raped and molested, towards black women who have been date raped, and towards the black boys that he once enrolled at his non-functioning school is reflected in his views about black parents.
If you're raising black children, you cannot afford to be lazy, but a lot of us are. And I'm just going to be real honest here tonight. A lot of us are very trifling, and a lot of us are very lazy. Neither adult in their life gives a shit. Excuse my French. That's the worst combination you can have. And a lot of our children have that combination. They have a lazy parent at home, and they got a lazy teacher in school. 85% of the kids I test have nothing wrong with them. Nothing. They lazy as hell, and the parents are too. Even when I was principal, I had to fight black parents. I want my son tested, Dr. Johnson. For what? Learning disability. Your son is in the 3rd grade. What do you mean? I think he got a learning problem. Well, the boy only been in my school for 1 year. In the school he came from, nobody learned. They ain't made AYP since AYP started. So why don't you give me a chance to work with your son? I want him tested. I'm not testing him because there ain't nothing wrong with him. His problem is your trifling ass. Get out my office. I don't want the kids coming back home to you because you.
This is crazy. How's she the problem if you said he was previously in a school and he wasn't taught nothing? What are you talking about? Like every opportunity you get to put any person down, I'm gonna say our people for sure, but come on, bro, this can apply to anybody. You know what I mean, this can be a white person talking. Like, you know, I'm saying, I'm speaking about power and ignorance. When you put a person in position of power and you get to watch them abuse it and It's sad. It's like, what give you the right? That's why I'm glad I showed y'all this. What give you the right to disrespect the parent? How can you say she trifling? How can you say you're not going to fulfill her request of getting her son tested because she concerned about her son level of learning or what she think he learned so far or didn't learn? How can you? This is crazy.
You part of the problem. You got Willie Lynch all in your system. White Jesus on the wall.
Don't get caught up in this racism shit, man. Like, I mean, excuse my language. Don't get caught. Like, listen what I'm saying. I pay 600 and something dollars to send my 7-year-old to school, and that's not to brag. And I'm not even a religious person. And it's not gonna be the first time you heard me say this. My son go to a Christian academy. He learned so much in these past 3 years. It's been going since kindergarten. In the second grade now. On my phone, man. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see it though. I'm gonna try to put a picture in this video. It's real tough. My son homework the other day. His homework the other day. This is crazy. I know you can't see this. His homework the other day was about taxes. They teaching my 7-year-old about taxes. This is my caption right here. My 7-year-old homework. You get what you pay for. You understand what I'm saying? This is my other post. My 7-year-old, second grade class, is publishing their first book. They publishing a book, hard copies, physical copies. It's gonna be on Amazon also. They publishing a book. That's my caption. I'm proud of my son in his second grade class. They are publishing a book, physical copies. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so basically, if I send my son and get caught up in, oh, I'm Pan African, I want my son to learn everything African. My son not gonna learn nothing according to your curriculum, bro. You're spending more time discipline and worrying about his personal life. Understand they have to carry themselves a certain way when they go through school. If you got a plan and play, they gonna be able to learn from you, bro. You leading by example. You humble. They gonna love your humbleness, and they gonna feel that you care, bro. All this energy coming from you, man. You don't care about no kids, bro. I'm lucky you ain't hear him say something about a cash app. All he care about is donations and people sending him money. And it's sad because you see the greed come from people in power. You see the power struck. You understand what I'm saying? Like a person to tell you, no, I'm not giving your phone back. I can see you telling that to my kid and making me come up there and you give it to me. Yeah, I ain't give it back to her because she's so distracted. Her teacher told me 2 or 3 times she was distracted over the past 2 weeks or a week. I understand that. You can't tell me you're not giving me my property back. I can't come up to the school and you tell me you just hit my son in his chest because you felt as though you didn't want to suspend him and send him home, so you beat his chest in. Bro, we're gonna have problems.
Teaching your kids to be multicultural, daughter looking like Beyonce, a head full of blonde ass weed. What the hell I want her coming back home to you for? She stay with me and the boys stay with me.
But the problem is you cannot teach what you do not have. And many of our children learn to be
How they stay with you? You're not running a boarding school. You don't provide room and board for these kids, man.
undisciplined by their undisciplined parents. For every black mother in here, don't you ever, black sister, ever, in the rest of your life, go to your son's school with your damn pajamas on. What kind of hood rat, ghetto? You don't go to no school with no damn SpongeBob on. You damn coons.
Umar Johnson's hatred toward single mothers is expressed in many ways. On several occasions, he has threatened to rip their fingernails out.
And he got the IEP this year in first grade. Can I pull your fingernails out for signing permission to get my little brother Tested, Sister Chrissy. Can I pull your fingernails out?
Umar Johnson has consistently referred to black women as hoes, hood rats, maggots, etc.
You better be bringing more to the table than a pretty face and some hot cookies. Okay? I'm very serious about my life. I'm very serious about my work. I'm very serious about my mission. It's not a game no more. I am now a role model for black boys. I have no time for conscious thoughts. I have no time for conscious hood rats. A hood rat has nothing to do with how much education you have. A hood rat has nothing to do with what kind of car you drive. A hood rat has nothing to do with what type of social status her parents come from. A hood rat has nothing to do with how much money she makes. You could be $1 million hood rat. You could be a $50,000 a year hood rat. You could be a hood rat that's an engineer. You could be a hood rat that's a medical doctor. You could be a hood rat that own your own business. A hood rat has nothing to do with social economic status for Dr. Umar Johnson.
Priscilla, Hotep hood rat. And you got a weave in your damn head. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh my God. Listen, y'all ain't even gotta watch no more, bro. I'm gonna put the link to my man whole video in the description. Called Umar Johnson, War on Black Boys, the shockumentary. He does what he wants. He does not want you to see. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Sorry. Now, I'm no one to judge, but when you put it on video, it's like you want us to judge. So, from my experience with dealing with officials, I don't think you want to send your kids to this guy's school. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna get into all his videos and try to bring this dude down. It's a lot going on with this situation. All I was trying to show y'all, and I'm gonna continue to show y'all, how officials abuse their power and get away from the job at hand and teaching our kids. Nobody care about your position. And you don't have to show the world and keep saying you King Kong consciousness and all. Provide the curriculum and teach our kids, bro. You could have had an online school right now during this pandemic. Your school can be open right now. Instead of you talking, keep asking for donations, people would have donated, bro. You're losing it. And it's crazy. I would have continued to donate. I'm about to move to Delaware soon, bro. I don't think I want you raising my kid, man, and trying to get him, not raising my kid, but I don't think I need you and your curriculum educating my kid. I don't think the state of Delaware, you know what I'm saying? I think it's in Newark, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I'm just saying, don't get caught up in that. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Like, I hope there's some good African schools out here, and I swear I hope so. Because you make it look bad, bro. When I see YouTube videos of these conscious brothers, man, some of them be super duper humble to the 10th power. I respect that. But some of them be so cocky and going to war with other guys in the community, it just stare people away from the community. So you're about to you got a school and you trying to put that same negative energy in these kids, bro. You'll raise monsters, man. It's not cool, man. King Champ, I'm gone, man. I'm gonna put the whole link to the description. We only 20 minutes. We not even 20 minutes in, for real. Y'all know, yeah, you can see it, man. Like Sky Looney Tune, man. No disrespect. He from Philly too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gone.